Did you know that this movie is the first animated movie to reach the $1 billion mark at the worldwide box office? This happened on August 27th, 2010. I think this movie is the best Toy Story installment of all four. The strong emotions that we get throughout the movie from the storyline is that Andy is going off to college and he's got to make a decision what toys to leave at home and what toys to take with him if he takes any toys with him. And to a toy, they're attached to their owners, and they always think their owner's going to be around forever. So this is like a jarring realization to all the toys that Andy's moving on with life. Now they are left with an unknown future and they don't know where they're going to end up. So a lot of fear, a lot of doubt, a lot of worry. Through it all, the two people who were really anchored were Buzz and Woody. This movie once again points the main focus towards Woody and his connection with Andy, just because he was Andy's first toy. Woody has always been that loyal character, but this movie, he proves his loyalty like never before, and we see just how much he really cares about Andy, but not just about Andy, but everyone who has been affected by being Andy's toy. He wants to be loyal to everybody. I really love the character developments and arcs in this movie. I'd say Woody was a big one. We got to see, when they originally started. Woody and Buzz basically hated each other. You had Jesse and Bullseye. They didn't really have an owner. And where all the other toys are at now, just the friendships and the bonds that they made. Some scenes in the movie, you really thought it was going to be the end for them. And really, what a fitting way for the toys to go out than together. I have to talk about Lotso. I think he's a great villain, a great bad guy. He was very two-faced. He was very good at manipulating people's emotions, pretending to be their friend. But out of all the toys that we got to see being broken emotionally and physically throughout the movie, Lotso was the most broken toy out of all of them. He was just so bitter and full of hatred and jealousy that he didn't see how broken he really was at all throughout the movie. He only cared about himself. I just think that his character isn't talked about enough. Here's why I think that Toy Story 3 should have been the final movie. I thought it wrapped up everything just so beautifully, so perfectly. I'd say the last 10 minutes of the movie were probably the best scenes out of all the Toy Story movies, because so many things were going on, so many interactions, and there was a couple scenes where Andy is leaving for college and he leaves all of his toys, including Woody and Buzz, to Bonnie, which was actually kind of unexpected. I expected him to at least take one toy, but I think he also realized that it was time for him to move on too. And just the last 5 minutes, man. As Andy was leaving, Bonnie had Woody wave to him, and in that moment, Woody was as real as he's always been. I just feel like they should have wrapped up Toy Story that way. It's an amazing trilogy. You can't ask for a better end to a movie than what we got in Toy Story 3. But this movie is so incredible and so beautiful. And if you haven't seen Toy Story 3 in a while, I recommend you check it out again and watch it again and just relive all of the memories and just the feels you get from it, because it really tugs at your heartstrings. It makes you really feel like a kid again. So for Toy Story 3, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10 Mudflaps. Remember to leave me a thumbs up and drop in the comments below, who is your favorite Toy Story character? See you next time.